you consent?
I consent.
You act out of love. Love is consent.
No.
Bill, you have consent.
As sweet as candy,
Your virginity.
its taste is on my mind. Girl, you got me thirsty for another cup of wine. Got a bug from you, girl, but I don't need no cure. I just
Bill?
be a victim.
What have you done?
If I can't for sure.
Promising you'll get my plant back. But you don't have to worry about with my virginity. I'm fine with that being lost.
Yes, Doctor. Don't worry about it. At least your virginity gets at least.
That you're in love with me.
Damn screwdriver, will you need it? Oh, God.
Oh, is he gone?
Yeah,
Who cares?
When we're all alone, keep it up, girl. Yeah, you turn me on.
Hello everyone, Nick here and welcome to my review of Doctor Who Series 10, Episode 7, The Pyramid at the End of the World. The episode with the longest title of the series. I would Return of Doctor Mysterio come. That might be the second closest. Might be the closest. Second longest if you count it as part of the series. So, yeah, the Pyramid at the End of the Universe. This is a great episode. It deals with the idea of opposing armies. Well, briefly, because then they've got to all come together to try and resolve this situation where aliens are attempting to invade Earth. Also, whilst this is going on, a biochemical plant is doing some stuff with plants and bacteria, and one of the scientists accidentally causes a disease to start spreading, which kills him and starts killing the plants, which the monks, who are the aliens inside the pyramid, which has popped up overnight. It's supposed to be a 1,000-year-old pyramid, but they've popped up overnight. So they want the human race to consent to them to save the world, and they are allowing this bio-thingy to destroy the planet. So in a year's time, the planet will be almost destroyed, and that's why they want the representatives to consent to the monks' help. And it's basically a tension episode where you're just hanging on the edge of the seat wondering if these people are going to consent to the monks and how true are their consent, if they act out of love, etc. But if they act out of fear or strategy, it's not consent and they die. What's really interesting is how much the Doctor is trying to tell them not to listen to the monks. He may not be of Earth, but he does know enough to warn everyone, even though they have the final decision. It's really a game of playing the time. I wasn't sure what was going on with the chemical lab at first, but then it became a bit more clear when they started looking for the biochemicals. Once the bacteria thingy was starting to happen, and the Doctor and Nardole realised that's what they had to look for. It made sense why the bio-thingy was there to begin with. To be honest, if we'd seen it at the start, then probably wouldn't have made them that very much sense at all, like in the classic series, if it just opened on the lab and then went to the pyramid. Then again, I guess in the classic series it probably would have started with the pyramid anyway. But that's just what I think. When I think the classic series, we open on a location, usually. The characters are all great, as I mentioned earlier. I really liked the scientists, they were funny. Fun fact, one of them was in My Parents Are Aliens. That was the drunk one who, in the My Parents Are Aliens show, he played the dad, the male alien. And also, there's some great performances from the soldiers, at least the representatives of the three armies and the UN representative as well. They're great. But really, the standout performances are, of course, from Peter Capaldi, Pearl Mackie, and Matt Lucas as our main leads. They are just brilliant. And also the monks are pretty more scary in this one. When I say scary, they're pretty much more... I say scary as in not in, like, the jump-out shock horror skits. Like, they are making people try to consent to them, and they are allowing, they are observing the biochemical thingamajig to happen so that they can take over for the next episode. So, hopefully, we'll see a bit more of that. I guess that their plan to take over with the Veritas failed because it was a computer simulation, but here, I guess that was plan A and this is plan B. This is the secondary, the backup plan, and this one succeeded, so that they're in control next episode. For one episode, of course, because it's the third and final part of the three-parter. And also the tension when they're in the plane, and you wonder if those people in the plane have survived, or not. Which they do, thank goodness. But it is quite tensionous. It's quite a surprise to see that monk in the driver's seat, even though it's in the promotion pictures. But yeah, it's a great episode. It's really good. I'm going to go and give it a 9 out of 10. Yeah, it's an improvement on last week. And is it the best of the series? It's a contender. I would probably say Oxygen or this one. I think not as good as this one. Maybe not quite Thin Ice either. But this one or Oxygen are probably the best so far. And yeah, if there's not a 10 out of 10 episode by the end of the series, I'm going to be sad. Anyway, thank you for watching this review. Next review will be the Doctor Who episode, The Lie of the Land, unless I see Pirates of the Caribbean 5 or Wonder Woman beforehand. I'm going to go and film a Roger Moore obituary memoriam video in a minute, because I was suggested by a friend, Ollie Pajak, Mr. Science 11. He suggested I should do that. Being a Bond fan. That might come out before this review, maybe, I'm planning to. And then after this, and also the Roger Moore video, will be a Marvel film, MCU films ranking list from Iron Man to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Which I've already filmed, but I haven't edited yet. And it was too long to put at the end of the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 review, so I decided to put that as a more of a two-part video. I decided to do a two-part ranking list on it. So, I'll edit that after I do this one and the Roger Moore one. But the Roger Moore one might come out first. In which case it's already out now. So, yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. It's always when I have a drink as well. These burps. Just gonna have a sip of water because it's annoying. Future me's gonna be annoyed. And so the fire thing became a bit more shit. The fire, it made more sense. That's the it. Do that again. Do you consent? You act out of love. Love is consent. I consent. I consent. Son of a bitch. I consent. I consent. I consent. I consent. Ah! I consent. I consent. Hard work. It's hard work, you know. Hard work. You think it's easy doing these sketches? It's fun though. I'll try.